Everybody wants to get their business booming locally and globally. And Books to Boom Your Business brings to you authors, speakers, entrepreneurs who have powerful books that will make and keep your business and your personal lives booming. Welcome to the show, Books to Boom Your Business. Hello, and welcome to the show, Books to Boom Your Business. I'm your show host, Dr. Lotus Riché, and it's time to boom your business using books that will help you really frame up your mindset so that you can help people understand the quality and the value that you give with your book. Now, we know that so many people around the world, they want to be authors or they are authors, but they're looking for that next thing to help them get to the next level. And we know at Books to Boom Your Business that you are part of making that next level dream come true. And so today we have a phenomenal guest. She is known all over the world by the amazing things she does, and she's coming all the way from Sino, California. She is one of the queens of self-help. Self-help? Yeah. And self-help. Self-help. So if you want great health, if you want to help yourself, and if you want to read books, buy her. And even anthologies that she's a part of, then you've come to the right place. With no further ado, I'm going to bring right to you our amazing guest for Books to Boom Your Business, Tiffany Williams Para. Hold tight to your seat. We'll be right back. Please welcome healthy lifestyle coach, author, editor, and show host, Tiffany Williams Para. Woo woo! Welcome.
Hello. Ooh, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me once again. You just being in the room with your just energy is just, oh my gosh, it just gives me life. So thank you so much for allowing me to take the stage with you today.
Well, thank you so much. It's always a delight to be able to be in the room with you. You're doing so much for so many. And so I'm just so happy to have you here on Books to Boom Your Business today, because I know that you have some wonderful books that's helping people not only to just boom their life, but to boom their business. So let's get right into it, Tip. Go ahead and let folks know a little bit more about you, where you're coming in from, and what inspired you to be on Books to Boom Your Business today. Talk to it, Tip.
Absolutely. So I am, again, Tiffany Williams Parra. I am from Chino, California, Ontario. Actually, we have an international airport here, so that's usually where people can kind of know where that is. So Ontario. Been here all my life. Never thought I was going to be an author. I have always been. I've been an athlete. I'm a healthy lifestyle coach. Just from my own journey of releasing almost 120 pounds and being told I was going to die, I better make some changes. Just all that type of stuff. And I mean, life is full of just amazing journeys. And I feel like those journeys we need to share those journeys. So that is what really drove me into becoming a visionary author, because I love to share my story. And I also love to share others' stories as well. So
awesome. I absolutely love it. And today on Books to Boom Your Business, we're going to talk about a couple of the books that Tiffany has authored and books that she hasn't even let out yet. Okay. So you're finding it here probably for the first time of books that she's got coming up. And also, Tip, you've got something sensational that you're going to invite the people to. So I'm not going to spoiler alert. She got something powerful coming your way that you definitely want to take a part of. So, Tiffany, talk to us about what inspired you to be an author, because we know that it's not easy to be an author, So tell us about that.
It's really not, because you're really putting all your emotion and just, sometimes you got to relive things. And
Yep.
for me, it was almost an accidental thing. I was in a coaching course, and it was a group coaching course with some amazing women. And the coach, Erica Steptoe, she said, we're going to write a book. And I'm like, what? Write a book? I don't write. What do you mean write a book? She goes, you come on now, Tiff. Yes,
What you talking about, Willis?
Right? She's like, everybody writes, and you have a story. And I was in human resources at the time, and she's like, you write reports and you do a lot of different things. I'm sure you can do this. And they, just listening to the other ladies, it inspired me to go ahead and say yes. And I wrote my little chapter in there, and I was so excited because we became #1 bestsellers. And I'm like, what? I'm a #1 bestselling author? What the heck's going on here? And it was so amazing because the publisher, Dr. Jackie, she says, I'm gonna be working with you again someday. And I'm like, no, what you mean? Maybe if they do another anthology over here. She says, no. You're going to be doing something else. Watch. You're going to be doing something else. Okay. But anyway, and a year later, I was on there calling her up. Dr. Jackie, I got an idea in my head, and I really want to share, and this was during COVID. I mean, because when COVID hit, it put us in a position where it was like, what the heck is going on? And I went and I asked a few ladies just to be in a little group. It was more of a support group, which is called the Powerhouse Network. And it was just a handful of us. And I said, I just want us to share some wins for the week, personal, professional, maybe share some challenges that we're going through, personal, professional. Let's just get through life together, because right now life is really hard. And as I started listening to these women, I'm just like, dang, y'all got some stories. And really, and as I'm sharing my story, and I'm getting very comfortable with them, because I let myself be vulnerable. I let them become my sisters. I mean, I have sisters, but when you have, your friends, your sister friends, it's just a little different.
It's different. It's a different world.
We decided to write a book together, and I asked the first one, and I was so scared. I was shaking in my boots, and I'm like, okay, Jamie, so I've been listening. I hear you, girl. I hear you. And I hear your story. I'm like, you got to hear my story. Huh? You've been through some stuff. And she's like, yeah, I've been through some stuff. Said, you want to write a book? Yeah. What? She said yes. And I went out and I started asking other women. And that's where we birthed, Becoming a Girl Powerhouse Volume 1. And it was just amazing, to come together. And we are a sisterhood, and I think when you do an anthology, it really gives you a special bond with the individuals that you're in the project with, So yeah, it's been an amazing journey.
And that's awesome. And I congratulate you, because it's tough writing a book by yourself, but it's equally as tough writing the book with a whole group of people, because you have so many different ideas and different personalities that come to light. And sometimes it can seed in such a positive way, and sometimes it can seed in a challenging way. So you really have to be malleable to really be able to work with people and walk the journey with them too, because when you're doing an anthology, it's not just your journey alone. It's your journey, it's their journey, and then the journey of the whole team as a collective, and also the journey of the people that are going to consume your content, because you have to connect with those that are consuming the book.
Absolutely.
So I want to talk to you, and folks, we see you. So let's check in with some of our viewers. We see you, Mark Hopkins. He's in Wayne, Indiana. Hey, Wayne, Indiana, what's up? Thank you, Mr. Hopkins, for joining us today. Please share this out with your widest audience. We greatly appreciate you. We got a Aloha Friday from Coach Charles. Coach Charles, we see Charles Princeton there. We're happy to see you here. And where's he coming from? He's coming from Wayne, Indiana as well. That's great. I absolutely love it. We see Angie out of DC and so many other people. Now, some of you, I don't see you, but I know that you're here on my phone. We see you streaming in. So please go ahead and make a comment. We'd love to call you out and shout out your city because that's super important. So with no further ado, for those of you that's just joining us, I have the amazing, illustrious Tiffany Williams Para in the house today. She is a multiple author. She doesn't just have one book. But today we're going to give you some secret sizzling sauce because we're going to have her read an excerpt from one of her books. And then we're going to give you all 4 tips. Usually the authors here, they come and they give you 4 to 5 tips. And so the first tip that she's already pretty much shared with you is that, hey, she had to make up her mind that she was an author, but she didn't know that she was an author until one of the coaches said, yo, we're about to write this book because you're an author.
We're all authors.
So you have to identify, you have to identify that it is within. And sometimes you don't know what you don't know until someone illuminates it. So that's the first one. Really step into your knowledge. So bring on the sauce, Charles said. Bring on the sauce. So what was the second thing that you noticed that helped you to really not understand that you are a author, but that you could do it?
I really went into this kind of shaking in my boots because I didn't know how much I wanted to share. And I had to get out of my own way with that because honestly, I have to share everything in my story. And if it has others in it, because my last book, it shares a little bit about my mother's journey in getting me here. Okay. And that could be a little bit hard for her to have to revisit. So, you do have to take into consideration people's feelings, but don't allow those feelings to get in the way with you sharing your story and your truth. It's their reaction. That has nothing to do with you. So share your story, share all of the journey, because it is so therapeutic when you share that journey, because there's going to be someone out there that's going to be like, oh my gosh, I've been through that too.
Yeah. I love that.
So it's so powerful. It's so powerful.
Except that your story must be shared. Les Brown, he talked about that one of the richest places on the earth is the graveyard. And there are so many people that have gone to the graveyard with so many just inventions inside of them, so many books, so many stories that they never got to tell. So I love that you're saying, hey, listen, you got to come to the realization that you have a story, number one. And then you got to accept that your story must be shared. Okay. And so I absolutely love that. So you got to share your story.
It's not our story. We can save a life. We can save a life. We sure can.
I love that. We can save a life. And I'm putting that here for you. And so this is I said a lift. We can save a lift, but that's true. We can save a lift. The heavy lifting that someone else is doing, they don't have to do it all by themselves.
Absolutely.
So let me ask you this, and I'm gonna put we can save a life too. But how, during the time you were writing your books, your anthologies, how did someone else, the collaboration, help to save that backbreaking lift that you might have been under?
With doing the anthologies, I decided, because I've been in many. I've been in now 8 anthologies. And, being in multiple people's anthologies, it helped me to understand the right way to do things and the wrong way to do things, right? And how to put it all together for myself. So when I started doing the anthologies, I started pairing the women up together. Like, we're going to have an accountability partner. And then we also have, the team of, like my editor and my publisher, and we're all a sisterhood. So, we work together, we play together. I mean, and that has really helped, because that helps to, when you're able to have someone say, hey, Tiff, I need you to just take a breath.
Yeah.
Or, hey, Tiff, I need you to go ahead and just shut it down today.
Yeah.
Because they can see what you're going through. It's just amazing, because you'll just keep going and pumping it and pumping it out. And it may make you sick. And you don't even realize, because I just got to get this project. Let me just get this project done. No, honor yourself, and you do have to have those gladiators around you to remind you of it. I got to give a shout out to my chief editor, T. Lachelle Coleman, because T. Lachelle keeps me on point, professionally and personally, because she will be the one to tell me, sit your butt down. Sit your butt down. Okay.
I love it. So that's a shout out to T. Lachelle Coleman. Shout out to you. We hope you're watching this. If you're not watching this, somebody go ahead and tag her. Tell her to come on, get on in here, because we just got a shout out for her. And where is she? Where does she hail from?
So T. Lachelle is in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. We want you in the house, Oklahoma. Oklahoma, we want you in the house, Oklahoma. So T. Lachelle Coleman, we appreciate you, because a lot of the times we need people to help be, what we need them to be to us, to hold us accountable. And so what I'm hearing you say is we have to create a family of accountability.
Yes. And that's what I create for you. I'm not going to allow you to come into a project and not have someone that is holding you accountable and you holding them accountable. Because I'm sorry, if I come to the meeting and, my accountability partner is like, okay, here's my chapter, go ahead and read it and everything, and I don't have mine done.
Yeah, it's a whole different ballgame. Whole different ballgame.
So it is. It's a game changer when you add those layers of accountability into these projects, and really just staying on target with your schedule, your dates, And it's amazing. It really
I absolutely love that. Because you just said something that's really important. Staying on target with your dates. Staying on target with your dates. This helps you to not only stay on target for yourself, but this helps you to help others as they help you as well. So that's powerful, staying on target. So why is it so critical to stay on target? And I'm gonna say pause for a second, because we talked about rest, because Miss Lachelle said, hey, you need to get some rest. And so we see one of our amazing other authors in the house, Dr. Sandra Estelle Jackson. Hey, Dr. Jackson, let us know where you're streaming in from. She said rest is totally necessary and healthy for everyone. And so when you have an accountability family that partners with you, they're going to be like, wait a minute, I seen you on Facebook. It's 3:00 in the morning. You need to have your booty sleep. Right? So thank you for all our accountability partners, Hey, Philippines, we see you in the house. Thank you. And make sure those of you that's joining us, make sure you share this across your widest audience. So Tip, let me ask you this. You talked about accountability. And it's great to have someone to hold you accountable. But what about those late night times when you're all by yourself, you're trying to write your chapter, you're trying to get it done, but you just don't have the energy or you don't have the confidence to help you get it done? How do you dig deep within yourself to make that happen? Like, what books do you read? What video do you watch? What music do you listen to help that happen?
You know what? Honestly, I'm crazy for Jesus. Okay, so I will turn on my gospel music and it just really gets me pumped. I also am, about like the binaural beats and things like that as well. So, there's a lot of frequencies out there that really help us to focus in. And I'll put some of that on. Sometimes I'll even find some of the music that has that in the background. So now I get to double dip on it, right? Because it's doing, both things for me. And sometimes I also just have to stop and take a break and just meditate, because sometimes like when I'm quiet, when I'm just nice and still, that's when I get the best downloads from my Father.
Yes.
And that's when that energy starts to flow. Is I have to just, and I'm a Gemini, so I'm all over the place. We got two of me, right? So I have to just say, let me just be still. Let me just, and sometimes you got to just turn off everything.
Turn off everything.
And just turn off everything and just stop. And you'll get that download. It will come to you. I also sometimes will, just do a brain dump of everything that is in my head, because that will help me to just slow down by just getting it all out. And sometimes it's gibberish. Okay? There's just everything going on. And I'll look back at it and be like, whoa.
And sometimes you just got to do it.
Sometimes you just got to do it to get that clarity. You really do. So those are a few things that I do. And, sometimes, yes, I will be up late, and sometimes I do have to call someone that, and that's when I do get that little kick in the butt, though, because it's like, why are you up so late? Why are you doing this to yourself? And you have to schedule your writing, though. And that's really what I try to do. And sometimes I'm not successful, but I try to at least make sure that, okay, if this is going to be the days that I'm writing, this is the days and the times that I'm setting aside to write, then these are the days and times. Nothing else can come into this. I have to go ahead and set my boundaries, put my phone on do not disturb, all that stuff. And I'm old school. When I'm writing, I like to get my pad out and I like to write it out. I don't like to type it and all that stuff. I like to shut all that stuff down. And okay, thank you.
You know what I say? No takers are money makers, baby. Right? So that's spot on.
Absolutely. I have so many notepads all over the place. And so that's really writing. There's some kind of magic about just writing it out.
Yes.
Awesome. It really is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I want to go to the binaural beats. Okay. And we're just gonna hit this real quickly. And we saw you, Charles. Charles put reload. So if you all know what reloading is, you are reloading, especially in 2024, as we're moving out of 2024, moving into 2025. You're igniting and taking flight in the reloading of your life. Go ahead and put reload in the comment. Go ahead and put reload in the comment. And if you just jumping on for now, go ahead and put reload in the comment. Put reload in the comment. So I wanted to talk to you briefly about binaural beats. Because sometimes, and I'm a true believer in using everything that the Most High has given us. So I wanted to just share with some of you, and this is WebMD. It's not just coming from the two of us, what binaural beats are. Okay. A binaural beat is an illusion created by the brain when you listen to two tones with slightly different frequencies at the same time. This is where your brain interprets the two beats, right, of its own, right? And the two tones align with your brain waves to produce a beat with a different frequency. And this frequency is the difference in hertz between the frequency of the two tones. And in short, what happens is this brings you up to a higher frequency of existence. Now, the caveat to this too is that it can also bring you to a lower frequency. of existence. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why you have to be
Mm-hmm.
careful what you listen to. And so for those of
Absolutely.
you that want to delve further into this, and thank you, WebMD, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. I want you to go
Absolutely.
right there. The link is in the chat. You can go to WebMD and look up some more about what binaural beats are. And so that really says a lot about you, Tiff, because you're not just using the same old mundane stuff. You're going outside of average and saying, hey, let me help you come to another level. So why is that so important for a person who's writing a book or doing anything? But since we're talking about books, why is it important for them to use things that help them get to the next frequency?
You know what? I mean, we're all energy. You know,
Yes.
we're all energetic beings. So it is really, really important to understand how these frequencies work. You know, there are frequencies that we listen to when we're doing meditation that are going to make us more calm. They're going to bring the blood pressure down. You know, I mean, come on now, that blood pressure is a silent killer, and we
True
know
that.
this.
True
So
that.
when we're listening to these beats, we want to be taking nice, deep, cleansing breaths, you
Yeah.
know, to kind of calm. Now, there's also those that do get you up and hyped,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Those are the binaural beats that you listen to when you're at the gym, right? And that's going to help your brain. It's going to invoke all those feel good hormones, right, to be released. So it's going, you know, it's dropping that dopamine and the serotonin and the endorphins and all that stuff to
Right.
help your body to be able to elevate. And though, you know, and when you elevate, you feel good, you're going to be more creative as well, especially
Right.
because you've got those endorphins going, right? I mean,
Right.
that's what happens. That's where our creativity comes from. So just understanding, you know, when you go, you can find so many things on, you know, YouTube and things like that. And like I said, WebMD, and just kind of learn about the various frequencies. But there's so many different frequencies out there. I mean, in my health and wellness practice, I deal with PEMF, which is also frequency based, you know, and
Exactly.
what it does is it emits a frequency of healing, which is like grounding when you go out and you walk in
Yes.
the grass.
That's
That is
right.
also setting that frequency. When you take your shoes off and you walk in the grass, you feel something. You feel kind of that energy in the bottom of your feet. And if you stay there long enough, if you're depressed, you will notice that you will start to elevate. I'm a tree hugger. I'm
Yep.
telling you, my neighbors think I'm crazy as hell.
Sauce.
But you know what?
Sauce.
I will hug a
Sauce.
tree in a minute. I have to,
Sauce.
because they give you life. When you hug a
Sauce.
tree or sit, I have a tree outside my condo here where the root system is above ground. And I go out and I sit on her and I sit on those roots. When I'm not feeling good, sometimes I may even have the sniffles. And I go out and I will go out and I'll sit, and then people, what's she doing outside barefoot and stuff? Guess what? The next day, half the time those sniffles are gone because I went out in nature and I really, really just connected. That's where we heal. So learn these frequencies because they're just amazing, and they really will just set you right when it comes to healing your body, when it comes to your mental health. You know, again, when you start feeling depressed, people, seriously, just go and just put your hands in the grass. Go put your feet in the grass.
Yep.
Just,
Yep.
you know, even on concrete, because you're outside. I mean, you have to take your shoes off because that's a barrier. When,
Exactly.
you know, when you think about us back in the day, we didn't have shoes.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
And
that
when you
rubber
think about,
separates us from the earth.
exactly. And when you think about a lot of cultures that do not wear shoes, they
Mhm.
tend to have a lot more longevity as well.
Exactly. They're a lot healthier. They
Right.
sleep better because the earth has a frequency. And we're gonna
Mhm.
have to have a show. We're gonna have to bring you over to the News You Can Use show, and we're gonna talk about this, folks. So if you're interested in what we're gonna talk about, grounding and getting back to the earth and keeping yourself healthy, make sure you let us know, DM me, let me know, but also make sure you jump in to this upcoming event that
Yeah.
Tiffany is going to be a part of. because it's just phenomenal. And I see Miss K says, I talk to our tree and plants. And I
Yes.
talk to tree and plants too, because the
Yep.
more love you give, the more love
Mhm.
you will emit. Okay.
Yes.
So with that being shared, so I want to go ahead and get right into it, because we're getting to the end of the show. And my God, I feel like we got so much that we need to share. So Tiffany, I know that you have your fitness fanatics, your books are here. And so folks, I want you to know you can go here and you can get her books. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. Okay. She has several anthologies that you can grab these books today, and they will really make a huge difference in your life. So Tiffany, tell us about this page and tell us what we're seeing.
Of course, of course. And the one of my pictures is malfunctioning right now. Sorry about that. But so you're
Right.
seeing the Becoming a Girl Powerhouse Volume 1, which has 11 women sharing their stories from trauma to triumph. That was the original. I felt it was going to be the one and only. And
Yes.
then we came out with Volume 2, which had 17 women sharing their stories. From trauma to triumph. That's actually a little bit lower there. You're looking, the one with the face is volume 3. So volume 2 is down there, and volume 3 had 15. So there's 45 stories from trauma to triumph in these 3 anthologies. And I mean, you've got people going through narcissistic relationships. You have, talking about, cancer, talking about, being a young mother, being assaulted and having to, rebuild a company, a multi-million-dollar company. I mean, there's so many stories that have been shared in these books. And it is just amazing, because if you are feeling down and out about any situation in life, I feel that you will find one of these women has gone through that situation and has gotten to the other side and are thriving now. So these stories are really to help you to, thrive in life and not just survive, right? Not just, really step into your power and purpose. They are all women sharing their stories. But I love, hearing men's stories as well. These were just really to honor my sisters in the Girl Powerhouse Network. This trilogy, again, it's amazing. It would be an amazing gift for teens as well, because teens go through a lot of situations right now. I mean, I might make somebody mad right now, but this generation right now, this newer generation, they tend to go through some things, and it seems like it's the end of the world for them. And we've gone through so much worse. So I really do encourage, people that are dealing with, teenagers right now, and even some of the young adults that are, 18, 19, 20 years old, get these books, because these will give them some faith and hope when it comes to dealing with some of just life situations.
All right. That's amazing. So with that being shared, I wanna say also, you got a book project. And here's some secret sizzling sauce. You got a book project. I know you had so many people already jump in and take you up on your book opportunity. But I talked to you and you said that you're doing something special. You're doing something special, and you're offering people for a limited time the opportunity to get into one of your books, because your books are just amazing, and they really help people to, if you will, um, position themselves as the authority with what they're doing. And so I want to talk about your book project, because I know the cost was almost $1,000, right? But you and I talked and you said, hey, Dr. Lotus, people that come and join on your show, all they got to say is, hey, I've been on Books to Boom Your Business. um, or I seen this on Books Boom Your Business, you giving them a $300 discount.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's awesome.
We're open to more. I always say, look, I don't want to close the door on nobody that has an excellent story, okay? And
Yes,
this one here, this
yes.
one is special. This is called Unsnapped.
Unsnap.
And
Woo!
this is, look, being calm is a superpower, and we know this,
I'm
okay?
telling you.
So when you are able to teach people how to be calm, cool, and collected in today's crazy society, okay, and
Yep.
you'll be able to take this book. This is an educational book. You'll be able to take this and be able to, go and be a speaker on certain stages. It's going to really give you the authority to teach
Yeah.
about how to really focus yourself
Mhm.
and really just find that balance when it comes to staying calm. So yes, we are looking for a few more to join us on this anthology, and the cost also includes our conferences. We have a men's and a women's conference coming up in California in Rancho Cucamonga. It is the women's conference is going to be February 22nd, and then the men's conference is going to follow on March 1st. We will be honoring the authors there, and we also are going to be we are supporting a nonprofit organization, Just Us for Youth, out of Pomona,
Awesome.
at both of these events as well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And so where can they go to be a part of the event? And she's going to share it. I'm going to share this link with you all. You can go ahead and get signed up, especially those of you that are out in Cali. This is something that you don't want to miss. And those of you that's looking to be a part of a phenomenal opportunity to have your name in lights as well and have your story in lights, you definitely want to jump on board and get involved in this book project today. And so, with that being shared, we're gonna share with you the link of the upcoming event. It's gonna be spectacular. It's an event not just for women, but also they're gonna do another one. So February is gonna be for the women, and then following that, there's gonna be one for men. So you definitely want to do that. And here's a kicker, that this is not just for just executives. This is not just for authors. This is not just for speakers. This is for action takers that are changing their lives and that are working to change the lives of other people, to help them become better in their lives, become more focused, more grounded, more empowered, more inspiring. That's what this is going to help you do. So make sure when you get a moment, I want you, if you want to take advantage, firstly, of the book promo, I want you to go ahead and do that. Do that. Okay. And first, let me share this with you first. First of all, let me say, you want to make sure you want to set some effective boundaries. Set some effective boundaries. Why? Because you know that people are gonna say, "Oh, you why you doing that? Whatever, whatever." Set some
That
boundaries.
part.
You know what's for you. You know what's for you. And then when you set them boundaries, go ahead and text book project to 909-326-0099. Text her so she know, and you say, "Hey, I seen you talking to Dr. Lowe. Look, I gotta get in this book. I gotta get in this book. I can't get left behind." Go ahead
That's
and
right.
text her that. And then Tip, where can people go to be a part of the conference that you're having in February, and then the following one for the men?
Oh, here, let me give you the Eventbrite real quick. Let me just pull it up real fast for you.
So she's gonna jump in, and so you can go to Eventbrite. And so as she's sharing that, let me talk to you folks about all of you that has joined us so far. We see you, we absolutely appreciate you, and we absolutely love you. And we want to talk to you about some of the things that she has been so amazing and shared with us today. So today on Books to Boom Your Business, we have had our amazing guest, Miss Tiffany Williams Para, with us today, and she shared some amazing tips that's going to help you if you are looking to write your next book. that is going to take your business and take your life over the top. Or if you're a first-time author and you want to collaborate with a family of people that's going to help to hold you accountable and help support you in a dynamic way. The first thing she shared is that you got to come to the realization that you have a story. You have a story, and it's a story that's worth telling. And then also accept that your story must be shared. Like I said, Mr. Les Brown talked about some of the most wealthiest place on the planet Earth is the graveyard. So don't die with your story in you when you can save so many lives from hearing what you have to say. And we saw Mark Hopkins earlier. He was like, yeah, that's some good stuff. I like to hear that. And then also, we also talked about your story. Your story can save a life, and it can, there's a backbreaking lift when we are writing a story, when we're writing a book. When you collaborate with people, it will save some of the backbreaking lift. So just remember that. And also, she shared, and we saw Dr. Sandra, she jumped in and she said, rest is totally necessary. We talked about rest and making sure we have people who are accountable to hold us true to taking care of ourselves. And then she talked about creating a family of accountability. Okay. You don't have to do it alone. This is your select group of people that, will help have your back, right? And then have something to keep you motivated, whether it's binaural beats, whether it's music. Do something that's going to help you, as Chuck Coach said, help you to reload, to reignite yourself so that you can take flights. And if it's as simple as going out, like Miss K, she talks to her plants, go out and do that. Or if it's as simple as grounding, go out and get grounded. And it's very simple. And so with that being said, we want to make sure that you have the opportunity to go and connect right here on the first one, because the first conference is going to be for women, specifically for women. Women, you can come and you can join this. It's an annual conference. You can go right to Eventbrite, and I'll be putting it on your side so you can get there. This is the third annual Girl Powerhouse Network Conference. The cost is very, very affordable. It's only $212. You can go there and you can go ahead and jump right in and get in where you fit in, right? And then from there, you can also go and check out the one for the men. So ladies, if you are interested in making sure that you are setting yourself up for success for 2025, you want to leave 2024 as powerful as you possibly can, go ahead and get your ticket. Buy one, get three by December the 2nd, 2024. Make sure you get that. And then gentlemen, we got something for you. That's right. There's a Black Friday special for you as well. We cannot leave you out. So make sure you as well get your tickets, and make sure you bring a friend with you. Get your tickets, because here is the opportunity for the guys to jump on board. You can go right to Eventbrite. It's multicultural. There's guys out there that's going to be happy to stand side by side with you, and you can connect and you can grab your ticket as well. And this is Attention Men Leaders, Entrepreneurs, and Change Makers. It's only $222. Get your ticket today. And so with that being said, let me share one other thing with you. And these are all Black Friday today, okay? Black Friday offers. Go ahead and get your Black Friday offer. You don't want to miss out on this, okay? You don't want to miss out on this.
Let's get these rooms filled. You know what? It's for a good cause. Again, Justice for Youth is just an amazing organization, and we love to support them. So we just want to give everybody a great experience. I mean, the speakers that are going to be in these rooms, man, y'all aren't going to want to miss this. So definitely get your tickets, bring your friends, buy one, get 3. Okay, so buy 1, get 3 until December 2nd. So thank you so much, Dr. Lotus.
I love that. And remember, it's about the experience. It's about the experience. So, tip, not only can they text you for your books, they can go and make sure that they jump in and get in where they fit in for the conferences, but you also are going to be on the upcoming conference, Ignite Your Life for Life Summit. Ignite Your Life for Life Summit, not conference. Ignite Your Life for Life Summit coming your way December 14th. And this is going to be dynamic. So I'm going to go ahead and share this with all of you. Just in case you haven't seen this, check this out.
Be the spark that ignites change. Join us at the Ignite Your Life for Life Virtual Summit, where resolutions reignite and dreams refuel. December 14th, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern. It's an unforgettable day of growth and transformation with outstanding speakers that will grace the Ignite's global stage. Tiffany Williams-Para, Sherelle D. Mims, Aaron Page, Shirley Murphy, Dr. Lavella Mowbray, Brian K. McNeil, hosted by Dr. Lotus Riché and co-host Coach Chuck. Don't miss this space to reset, recharge, and reclaim your dreams and to head into the new year stronger, wiser, and more connected than ever before. Click the link in the description and grab your tickets today.
Yeah, so we are on our countdown. We're only 15 days away. It's coming your way December 14th, 2024. And Tiffany, what do you have to say about this amazing event? It's time to get your early bird tickets today. Tiffany, talk to us.
Oh, look, I just got to say, we spoke about energy today and how to, raise the energy. Now, I'm going to be teaching y'all how to tap in to yourself, to your subconscious a little bit. And I'm going to teach you how to tap into your greatness for this event. So I am so excited because you're going to get a little taste of EFT, which is emotional freedom techniques. Okay. Yeah. So I cannot wait to just take the stage with so many amazing speakers. I'm a little social media stalker. Okay. I just got to admit. So I have looked into all of these speakers and they are so absolutely amazing. So you are not going to want to miss this.
Yes, it's coming with power and passion. And I'm telling you, you definitely want to be a part of this and share this out with your folks. And right now we are doing a special until the 30th. And I'm going to go back up here, the 30th. Grab your ticket today at only $49.97. This is a $79.97 value that we are sharing with you. And of course, a part of this proceeds are going for cancer. We have families that we're going to be providing a portion of the donations to them that either have just lost a family member due to cancer. And because that when cancer strikes and paychecks go away, the families are often left destitute without that extra income. Okay, because sometimes people leave suddenly, and having lost my mother and having so many friends that I know who have their bouts with cancers, and people that I know their family members have had bouts with cancers, I said I wanted to do something where we can really seed into our communities, people that we bump elbows with, people that we hug, people that we break bread on Thanksgiving or Christmas. I want to seed into them. So that's what this is a part of. Also, the one we did prior to this, we contributed funds to the Gabe's Heart Foundation. Gabe's Heart Foundation is focused on us purchasing defibrillators so that we can put them in highly trafficked areas so that people who are experiencing sudden cardiac arrest, they will have an extra fighting chance until first responders can arrive. So this is more than a worthy cause. We look forward to you all joining us. If you cannot make it, go ahead and get a ticket for someone else. Bless them. Let it be an early Christmas gift to them so that they can come in and learn from these magnanimous speakers that have so much power, so much energy, so much drive, and so much compassion to share with people about how they can overcome some of the things in life that have held them back, that have set them up for failure, but our speakers, are going to set them up for triumph. So we look forward to you joining us on this amazing event. Get your tickets today. And so with no further ado, I'm going right back to you. I want to thank all of you, all of our viewers from all over the world that's chimed in. If you are just joining us right now, go ahead, hit the replay. We don't want you to miss anything that Tiffany had to say. All right, hit that replay and find out the 5 great tips that Tiffany gave on her journey to writing her book. And even after she wrote her book, tips that helped to sustain her as an amazing author and an amazing trainer, speaker, and a conference or event host, because it's not just not conferences that she hosts. If you're ready to get your life straight, if you're ready to become more healthy, you definitely want to connect with Tiffany today. Don't wait, don't debate. Go ahead and connect with Tiffany, because she's saying it's never too late. Text her right here and get your book and get in the book. You know, she's giving us a phenomenal cost savings. Okay, so get in where you fit in and make it a great day. So Tiffany, we'd like your final words of wisdom for the show, Books to Boom Your Business. Talk to us, Tiff.
Absolutely. So if you have anything in your heart that you want to get out, you got a book in your belly that you want to birth, just start. Okay. Don't sit back. Don't be one of those people that are in that graveyard that are, that left their brilliance behind. Get started, because somebody needs to hear what you got to say.
Exactly. I absolutely love it. And here's something for you folks. Don't forget, I'm giving you all the juicy morsels. Make sure you connect with her. Go to her Facebook page, connect with her. When I showed people some of the speakers and they saw Tiffany, they was like, oh my God, I got to get my ticket. I've seen Tiffany there. I've seen her at events I went to, and she is absolutely phenomenal. So don't stop with just some of the links we've shared. Go to her Facebook page, connect with her. You will be happy you did. And until we see you again, be blessed. Don't stress. Don't take no mess, and always do your best as you ignite and take flight in every area of your amazing life. We absolutely love you, and we'll see you soon. Ciao for now. Thank you for watching the show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ring that bell so you won't miss a thing. And we'll see you on the next episode of Books to Boom Your Business. If you want to be a guest on the show, please connect with us at lotus@lotusricheignitesyou.com. To Boom Your Business brings to you authors, speakers, entrepreneurs who have powerful books that will make and keep your business and your personal lives booming.